I'm Dave Richardson, and I'm last year's ABS Pro runner-up and this year's winner. Squatting in sleeves last year. I've put wraps on. As you can see, it's looking good. So it puts me in contention for that #1. It's a completely different meet this to what I've ever been in before. Obviously I lifted IPF before, so I know the standards of refereeing are similar, but the atmosphere and the standard is just, there's nothing like this competition. So if you've not done it before, you could be overwhelmed if you don't handle pressure very well, which I think some people might struggle with, which I definitely won't. So that gives me a bit of an edge over a lot of the people in the roster. It's mainly the standard of refereeing and the pace of the competitions. Like you have other federations where you're still lifting until early hours of the morning, and it's like, that's not a competition. But what makes this the best, and same with IPF, is the standards, the bars, the pace of competition. It's a whole different level. So yeah, people that haven't done that before will probably struggle. Yeah, but I like it. I like flying in under the radar like I did last year. I mean, I had to beg you for a place in it last year, and then I came second, so no one was expecting it. But a lot of people have got me in their minds this year, but still the hype around Jesse and Luke has taken that noise away, which I quite like. Talking shit, calling everyone dossers, but clearly we're not. Yeah, if he makes it, then yeah, it'll be good, and I'll enjoy beating him by some distance, but he'll probably pull out. Everyone's concentrating on them, and I just get to crack on, getting strong. But I like obviously rivalry is brilliant, and you need it in a competition like this. Luke for me is going to beat Jesse. I think Jesse will struggle with the standards and the bar. Just my opinion, but Luke's obviously done it before, and Luke, the standard that he lifts at is second to none. So I like the shit talk, because it means that people overlook people like me and Jake, but they're going to be surprised come August the 13th when we're up there. If I have to put on a big deadlift to win, then that's what this competition's about, and my deadlift has not been this strong ever. Train on your own, you add different pressure on yourself because you've got to stay disciplined, and if you've got a heavy squat, there's no one there to spot you, so you force yourself, you cannot fail. So it's not the same pressure, but I am used to the pressures that I put on myself because I have to. I used to be a really hype lifter, like shouting and screaming, but it's fucking pointless. I'm always calm until probably my third squat. I'll hype it up, like I bounce the chest off my bar. It's just one thing I do. I don't know why I started doing it, but it just gets me riled up. And then last deadlift, no one hypes for bench because it's a shit lift. It's just the line down bit between the two main lifts, in it. But no, my last deadlift, I do tend to go crazy, because sometimes I like hype where it just takes you out of your own brain. You're just that hyped that you just go and pull something ridiculous. Yeah, but I'm a lot calmer than what I used to be. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's what competition's about. It's not just lifting in a gym, that's what us powerlifters train for. I don't understand powerlifters that just train powerlifting and don't compete, because you're missing out. You don't know your true potential until you get on a platform. And I always respect lifters more that total a lot more on the platform than what they do like in training or whatever, because there's only one way, there's only one place you need to do it, and that's on the platform. It's growing in popularity. Like there's people that I've seen people coming in saying everyone's going to go from the IPF to ABS, which I think is true. That's where my future is. I'll keep coming back. As long as you have me, I'll keep coming back, and I'll keep getting better. And then that'll drag other people up, and it'll only be good it's only going to do good for the powerlifting world, because the standards are set. Standards are super high, so people are only going to get stronger. It'll become a place where people come to actually prove themselves. It's the atmosphere, because it is, from the outside looking in, it is intimidating, but if you love that like I do, it's not. You use it and you become better for it. So it's definitely the atmosphere, the fact that it's a show. There's all sorts of pressure, because you got obviously the live stream, you got people here, you got everyone watching you. And like, for me, more pressure the better, bring it on. So yeah, I like how it's a pressure cooker. brings the best out of everyone, I think. Don't want to really. No, I like testing myself on the best equipment. As long as you'll have me, I'll keep showing up, so I'll always be here.